You step into the booth and press the receiver of the phone that makes people disappear against your ear. You hear only the reverberation of your own voice, amplified by the phone. Still half hoping for something to happen, you put the receiver down. Nothing happens. You hang up the phone, undisappeared.
You're back again.
The GM gives you... You step in. You hear only the... Still hot. You hang up. The hoglets are still... You turn from the vac...
Hello again. I can't pay you anymore to... See you.
The stool remains. You turn away. You find yourself before the strange tree once more. Yellow tree. Time passes, but you take no note of it. Nothing much happens. You leave the mysterious tree to its business.
You're back.
Sure.
Oh, Prince? Nothing, I'm afraid. That's understandable. Of course. I'll be here if you require.
The intercom appears very snug under its plastic film. It curls under the edge of your fingernail and slides off in a single, unbroken piece. Exquisite. You can see your reflection, flipped in the unblemished metal. Felt good. Take your dopamine where you can get it. The intercom light flicks back on.
Yes? Oh, merveilleux. Correct. That's us. We have a small yet committed readership. We wouldn't describe the magazine as failing, but if you'd like to submit, I'll let you through.
You're through. Now keep your seams together. Play the poet persona to the hill. Poetry's easy. Make it short, make it vague, speak in rhyme.
Bonjour, bienvenue. Welcome to the Noscarentes review.
Knitwear ensemble, sensible boots, a collection of beaded necklaces. She smiles shyly as you take her in.
I am. Don't mind me, I'm just the sub-editor.
A plucky literary aspirant, grinding away experience in the hallowed hall of art. Adorable.
That's what the lead editor keeps telling me too. Thanks for the encouragement. So, how can I help you? Or do you just want to listen to my voice? You should give it to Haya. Accepting submissions is way above my station, but I can't wait to read it. The editor-in-chief. She's right over there. It's Deal? You're so contemporary. It's a poetry quarterly, small batch press, mid-tier distribution. Haya's really the person to talk to if you're looking for a mission statement, not me. I was assigned here as part of a sponsorship grant. No, I love it here. Just being exposed to poetry at all is so thrilling. And they let me edit it. So I see. And hear. Proofreading, mostly. Occasionally coffee brewing, cabinet filing, and floor sweeping. Quite a bit of floor sweeping. The actual work is conceptual, thinking about poetry. I haven't got to that level yet. Conceptual thinking is pretty hard. I'm part of a placement program, getting young people situated with arts and cultural institutions. I'm very grateful. Motives? They're offering me support. They were the ones questioning my motives. The selection process was pretty rough. I'm just here to make sure everything runs smoothly. Stop that. I'm at work. There are no more. It's just me and Haya over there. Just a coincidence, really. We're very sympathetic to men's problems, but we also think that women's literature should be heard, so it needs more attention from us editors. Nope. I remember everyone who's come in through that door, and we never had someone like that. Sorry.
That means she'll remember you too. Hopefully, for the right reasons.
I will. And reading and filing and brewing.
Among the many sections of the cabinet, you find a small stack of papers. The first page is filled with what looks like a set of printed instructions. 1. Read the poem silently, then aloud. Consider the line breaks and identify the meter and rhyme scheme, if any. Is the poem written in open form or closed form? 2. Tutorial guidelines for the interpretation and critique of the written verse. 2. Paraphrase the poem. You may wish to do this with the entire poem, or line by line. If this is too confusing, focus on distinct imagery, or isolated parts first. 3. Consider the poet's word choice. Identify figures of speech, identify metaphors and/or similes if they are present. Perhaps you are a creature made for soul work. Don't count on that. Keep your day job for now. Very likely, given that her desk is next to the cabinet. A printed table labelled tetrasyllables. The first column contains hieroglyphics. The second has a series of words. Strange series of U-shaped symbols and underscores. You vaguely remember these are used to measure or describe the sound of poems. Certainly a type of one. That's poetry's dirty little secret. Often enough, the rhythm follows a predictable pattern. And word selectors, occasionally punctuation dispensers. Prosleosmatic, ditroche, diam, coriam, antipast, dispondi. The word coriam has been circled in red pen. The same pen hanging from the sub-editor's neck. Feels important, feels juicy, unsure why. The corresponding meter notation reads -UU-. If you ever need it, you can now pluck that information from the archives. The paper spins in your hands with a rustle. You put the papers back.
Hello again. Guidelines for me to follow. When I do get a chance to look over submissions, this is the checklist to see what has merit and what does not. Without them, I just never know how to read. That sounds like technicality and poetry are incompatible. Maybe they are, and I just haven't learned that yet. Obviously, I can read. I mean, like close reading. The way we read poetry. No one's ever asked me that before. What a silly question.
One she can't bring herself to answer.
All right.
She rests her small palm on top of the sheet of paper and slides it towards her side of the desk. Away from you.
I will. And reading and filing and brewing.
Excuse me, you can't go in there. Staff and contributors only. That's all right.
The editor-in-chief's desk is somewhat orderly. A few notebooks and proofs, a terminal, and a collection of pens, laid out side by side. Among them, a luscious fountain pen glints in the artificial light. If you move incredibly slowly, so slowly as to be imperceptible, there will be no movement for her eye to follow. Even with the persuasion of the oscillating fan nearby, your breath is not strong enough in concert with it to bring the... Stiller even. Don't breathe. You can feel the cool, high-quality metal of the barrel under your skin, the heft of the writing implement filled with top-shelf ink.
Is everything all right there? Could you admire it from a little further back? You're casting a shadow.
You are forced to retreat, palm empty. The editor-in-chief's desk is somewhat orderly. Among them, a luscious...
Oh, yes. Thank you. It was a gift.
She's got pence to spare. We don't. Let's nick it.
Absolutely not.
The desk remains undisturbed. The woman contemplates the spread of pages before her. She glances back over her shoulder as you approach.
Ah, I wasn't expecting anyone today. Have you come to submit?
No, you are here to dominate. Maintain your persona. Don't sabotage this opportunity.
That's right. We welcome any new and aspiring poets that can meet our quality bar. Hi, Slick, Editor-in-Chief. How may I help you? Not to my knowledge. Our contributors tend to look a bit less put together than that.
A rapid montage of people entering and exiting this room over a series of months. All of them wear loose-fitting outfits in mismatched colors. Artist types have their own uniform, usually whatever constitutes the opposite of formal.
It's a journal of contemporary poetry. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about it? The review is open to all genres. Lyrics, ballads, elegies, obads, pastorals, paeans, even the occasional eclogue.
All these rare words roll off her tongue like a second language.
Yes, that's right. We'll be finished with the next issue soon, so please expect it. We are still a modest operation, I have to admit. For the moment, it's only myself and my sub-editor.
We keep each other company, don't we, Haya?
It's true. Even without full staffing, the printing presses still take up so much space. Yes, I suppose.
It's like she was suddenly thrust upon a stage, all her lines unrehearsed.
Well,
Haya made the review from nothing. She's more than just the boss here.
She has a lot of things to put in it. What with her triple role as custodian, janitor, and my assistant.
Janitor. That's why she's the one who let you in. She's in charge of the doors.
I do. But it's our sponsor that is responsible for assigning her those roles. I just focus on running the magazine.
Keeps her mind fully on the art, doesn't it, Haya? Just what the Trust appreciates.
It's been a great help. Those are all drafts of our next issue. Each page is laid out, already formatted. Now the job is to decide on their sequence.
Finding order. She enjoys this. It keeps her together. Grounded.
Oh. What gave you that idea? You mean her meter exercises? I can assure you that there's nothing sinister about them. There's a reason we call it an artistic practice.
Some people's baseline is kindness.
Appreciating the arts and creating them are two very different things. Few of us are blessed with both gifts. We're very fortunate to enjoy the support of a very small yet dedicated readership.
This is the answer she wants to give, carefully avoiding any mention of her sponsor.
Yes, you're right. We received the occasional grant from the Civilization Trust too. That'll be me. I'm a keen cryptographer. Sometimes, after a long session, I dream in code. Well, firstly, as with anything, getting better is a matter of practice. You should try out our cryptograms section. But secondly, don't be fooled by the illusion of solitude. Cryptography is a game of chess where one player is absent. It may appear to be a solitary activity, but in reality, you are always facing off against another mind. It's not unnatural for one so dedicated to wordcraft. Cryptograms and poetry are, after all, alike in how they encrypt meaning in careful arrangements of letters. They are, aren't they? Brilliant. What did you make of our selection? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. It's good to know all the hard work pays off. I imagine you do. Please, go ahead. Of course. You have been taken in? They are. Adieu. Ah, hello again. I imagine you do. Please, go ahead. Of course. Adieu.
The editor-in-chief's desk is somewhat orderly. A few notebooks and proofs. Among them, a luscious fountain. The desk remains undisturbed.
You still can't go back there. Please just leave it alone. You still can't go.
Hello again. The editor-in-chief's office, mostly. There's the file room too, but you don't want to go down there. It's half flooded all the time. Yep, just the two of us.
She nods.
I will. and reading and filing and brewing.
Among the many sections of the cabinet, you put the papers. The intercom glints in the shadow. The revealed intercom. The container is still. The layers of detritus are many days deep. A whole This bin is an archive. Search it and you may conjure the recent history of this place. You feel warmth radiating from the inside. Something in there is fermenting. The layers of detritus are many days deep. A whole history of discarded artifacts is piled up in front of you. This bin is an archive. You feel warm. The rubbish container.
I told you this place is off limits. It's been targeted by a gang. Taken? Likely story. That old bat put you up to this, did he? Move along, please. I haven't got time for this. You probably shouldn't.
Oh, it's you. What? That's so dangerous. You could have been killed. Or worse.
Behind her concern, a note of admiration and a small shred of hope.
Maybe you're right. But for the record, I don't expect you to help me like this. And if you want to give up, you can at any time. Thank you. Okay, look, I think I know why you didn't get snatched. Mi viejo mentioned something like that. Gilmar had been snooping around the waterlock to the east of the bazaar when he got snatched. That might be the missing bit. Is that a newsletter or something? I'll take your word for it. That building always looked dingy to me. Just don't get hurt. And please, please come back. Thanks for stopping by.
I told you this place is off. You probably should.
I'll be seeing you.
The steel door to Tempo's office is before you. Faint oxidation halos bloom across it, like algae on a sunken wreck. No response. It's locked. Show it who's boss. Silence from the other side. You get no answer. No twitch or shuffle behind the metal. No answer. Silence. A brief tremor runs through the metal, but it doesn't budge. Humans dominate doors every day. Hold this one back down the pecking order. Stop. Don't enter. Don't break this seal. This doesn't have to be yours. Gang ho. frame screams in protest and concedes as you fling the door backwards into the room. A ruined sofa with a sad story to tell. The air hums. This is a spy's death. No hope. Far too much blood. Update. Asset taxman. Was unknown. Now zeroed out. Multiple assailants going by the footprints. A brief struggle. Then the inevitable. The stereo system is facing away from the sofa. Think about this suboptimal room layout for a moment. It's much easier than looking at the blood. At the start, at least, this was not a clean hit. You imagine him getting his last licks in, dying roaring, slower than they betted on. All teeth and fury and cunts. The aftermath was the point. This is a warning. A slow, cold needle to your soul. The blood is curdled and cracked, the colour of old brick. A week ago, maybe more. The way espionage crises always go. People collide in slow motion, gripping the outer edges half blind. Bodies mount, telephones ring. Mere minutes into the match and the away crowd are silenced by a stark scoreboard. Enemies 2, Cascade 0. On the desk are a grey notebook, an e-terminal, and a broken photo frame, face down. Next to the frame is an eye with a long single teardrop, shaped out of a fine white powder. The eye of your enemy, waiting to greet you. It's soft and ringed. The word accounts is written across the top in black marker. A thicket of serial numbers, dates, columns and rows cover the pages top to bottom, along with shorthand references to incomes and outgoings. You notice the handwriting completely changes in the more recent entries. The first dates back years, harsh-lined, heavy-handed, all capitals. Tempos. The second set is an elaborate looping cursive. Some of the eyes have little hearts instead of dots. Boring, boring, boring. There are none. The first set of handwriting even uses the word cunt with the same wild abandon as the second. The first date tempos. The second set is boring, boring, boring. It would be quite rare for rupturing blood vessels to entice one into calligraphy. The heart suggests a compassionate touch, maybe even a human relations department. A list of names, titles and compensation. One of the rows has been firmly crossed out with aggressive black lines. Ignatz could be the individual of flexible loyalties that Carmuna mentioned. Rent, utilities and other minor operating costs, including travel. Multiple instances of round-trip tickets between Portofino and Acquair de la Luz. You avert your gaze. It doesn't turn on. Someone's cut the cord. The crying powder eye stares at you. It is a signal. The crudeness of it points towards a sick joke by the weeping eye. The eye watches you. The silence in the room agrees. The eye dissipates. As you turn the frame around, dust falls and a blade of light momentarily obliterates the row of faces presented, cutting straight to our heart. A surprise attack launched from your own past. Here you all are. Taxman. Estoc. Virtue. Cascade. Radiant. Kindred. Holocene. Your former network, known to the Opera as. Unknown to you as those friends you left to die 5 years ago. Your people. None of them meet your eye, apart from you, the only one looking down the camera. They were counting on you, and you abandoned them. While they thought of you, you thought only of yourself. You selfish little child. What a thoughtful gesture. Very late, but very thoughtful. You slip the photo out of the frame, into your pocket. Pressing against your heart once more. A fatal case of sentimentality, leading cause of death among old assets and spies. He wanted to keep you all around. You did what the assignment called for, what you were told to do. Too late. Fading lights in the fog. You are here now, under attack. Beneath the photo, and your heart, a tug. The window to your right. Did someone see you come in here? The desk is as you left it. You turn from the desk, back to the ransacked room. You can make out an impression of the bazaar beyond the window, obscured by dust and grime. You gather up your sleeve and exhale onto the window, where your breath reveals a clear handprint in the dust. The condensation from your breath fades, taking the print with it. Across the canal is the district of Lower Vudas, a haggling mess of slums, continually sprouting from the defunct ruins of itself. Nighttime finds the bazaar nearly empty. You observe a few teenagers and individual souls going about their routines. He is stained all around you. Best he can do, currently. An unusual shape breaks the pattern. A large orange figure, sliding between the stalls. Glancing up at the office. Too much and too often. The man from the photo shop. The weeping eyes errand boy. A possible cover. Of course. In espionage, coincidence is folklore. Known to the Opera as the Whole Sick Crew. You can make out an impression of the bazaar beyond the window, obscured by dust and grime.
Can't let you past. We got a mother situation. Just like I told you, mother's out for her constitutional. I'd stay out from the back ways if I were you. The mother took out a whole squad of carabineros once. Bullets bounced right off her hide. I ate the faces of every one of them. And their big hats, too. The main entrance to the east. Please, do not panic. Good. Morito always advises that.
A click somewhere inside. The world slows. You lock eyes with the man from the photo shop. He cradles something within his coat. Fear, gun, move. The time to act is now. Two paths are before you. Go straight or go down. Engage functional invisibility and waltz right out in front of his eyes. Become translucent, refract light, hide in plain sight. Functional invisibility is an advanced cognitive maneuver. These tactics are not officially recognized by the Operant Bureau, though operants share rumors of their success. Your opponent looks this way, then that. He thought he saw his target, but there's no one there. Just nondescript masses going about their business. Atoms shiver as you pass through them. He turns his head in your direction. His gaze slides over you, frictionless. Your form may flicker, but keep focused and the disguise will hold. The exit is in sight, tantalizingly close. And so is he. You hear the whine of a 50cc engine. A small tuk-tuk appears in your peripheral vision.
Yo, Apricot, this way!
A teenager in a tuk-tuk called you a cunt. They may be an ally. You may not have a choice. Your cloak of indifference holds. You don't know her, but she seems to know you. Your body crackles with electricity as you batter your foe into submission. His eyes light up in fear. The man flinches and the air stands still. Two bodies collide. One folds.
Come on, time to move!
The man's hand slips out of his coat. He grips a camera tightly to himself. You race towards the waiting tuk-tuk and hoist yourself up.